Again, this is Tim's B9 robot build. I should have did the Arnold, when I said, uh, I got to turn the camera around. I should have said, I'll be back. You ever see that show? Twins. He kicks that guy's door down and he wants to know what's going on. How they became who they are, where they are, and the doc says this and that, and he goes, if you're lying, I'll be back. I love Arnold. Alright, but anyway, getting back to it, this is Greg's top of his, one of his plates to his leg section, and what I got here is plywood. I went out and bought some plywood and the rubber foam insulation that you gotta have, and there is a sticky part to this. It's right here. I don't suggest using that because it's not reliable when you're working and pressing and trying to get them together. It will pop off on you in some sections, not all, but there you go. That's the key word, is it will pop off. So what I do is I use liquid contact cement. And then a lot of guys are using, to put the two together, the seams, you bring it all the way around, and then you got one seam that you have to glue together, the other one is non. But if you notice, there's a taper in, like on mine. So what I do is I get it started where I would think I want it to be, and then I glue both sides, let it air dry a little bit, and I push it and lift it up again and push it down, and it holds pretty good. But here's what I want to go over with you guys. There's a guy out there, gentleman, Roberto. Hi, Roberto. And pretty cool guy, I think, in my book is Captain Rick. He helped me with these videos, pointing me out on things I should be doing, so you're not looking at a little box, square box. You're more panoramic view. Thanks a lot, Captain Rick. But I'm doing this video to show you. But when you go to apply this and press it, you have to pay attention to no buckles, because if you get buckles, it starts to crinkle here, and you won't get that rounded edge, and it's not good. So, but mine turned out pretty good. Well, Greg's turned out pretty good, And so then my next process after this is, oh yeah, I don't know how to count. So I only have enough of these to do the top plates. So that's not good. I still got to do, I wasn't thinking about how many of these. Actually I'm only 4 short because I bought enough for 4 of these, but there's actually 8 because you need another leg to stand on, because he's pretty heavy. We'll have to put a wooden peg on there for him, but I don't think Greg would like that. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I can't hold the camera and show you how to go around it and seam it right now, but later on when the kids get up, or tomorrow, probably actually Saturday, I'll go through that step with you so you'll know exactly how to get it to this. That plate, those plates there, to this process. Because then once you're done with that, a lot of guys will stack the wood together and just drill straight. Well, then you're stuck with where these are placed. And if you remember my video, when you're looking at the robot like this, he's, turn it around like this. Whoops, sorry. He's got a leg bellow here and then one down in here. Here, I'll actually show you to let you, sorry about that. See the profile in there? They're not all even, like I said in the other videos. But that's how I'm going to do his. And like I said in the past video, after you get them, what I did was I stacked them, and then I put this little reveal in there. I don't know if well, you could. Let me see if I can turn on this light. Hold on. I know you guys are getting dizzy. All right, here we go. Like I said, Captain Rick, I put in all the bloopers. I just knocked the top of my lathe door off. But okay, here's getting back to it. Here's the zipper. Now, this is just airline tubing. And what I did was I bought, I think 5/16 or something. I can't remember how big it was. And what you do is it comes in a tube, airline hose for like an automobile. You can get it at any hardware store. You cut it in half, then you super glue it in there. Now this section was the only part in the rear that I used super glue in. But now how I captured this profile on Mom's here is I took the same this, cut it long strips, and then I got lucky. I said, well, I think there's a gap between the big ones, not so much the smaller ones. I think there might be, but not so much. And how I did the unevenness is what I like, is after I stacked them, I just went ahead and took my thumb and pushed it in, the smooth side, and just ran with it. And then as I pushed it, it sealed itself, and this is how it came out. Nothing's even, and it looks like there's weight to it. That's what I was going for. But that's how his is going to look. Maybe even a little better. That's what I'm hoping for. Sorry getting you guys dizzy. But Roberto, Saturday I'll show you how to adhere this and get it going. And then maybe by Sunday they'll be all stacked up. And I'll show you even how to do the zipper. But anyway, getting back to drilling, I don't drill all the way straight through with the plates, and what I do is I do them separate, and where they fall, then I got a big long spade bit about 2 feet, and I can literally, once I have them in place where I need them, I just zip my drill bit all the way through, paying particularly careful that you don't split the wood underneath. Then I take it back all apart. Then I go ahead and put I cut the threaded rod. This is the threaded rod. I got them a whole bunch of stuff here, man. This is cool. This is the threaded rod. And nuts all ready. And from work, I don't have to worry about washers because I get them free. Bam. Those are actual knockouts. They just toss them in the scrap pile. So that, believe it or not, is pretty expensive. But then I cut the threaded rod to length. Go ahead, like say if this was the bottom of the top 5, I would go ahead and push it all the way through, make enough room for the 4 other bellows, and start the washer process. And then the reason I do that is with the threaded rod, I can manipulate, where the stress points are on each leg bellow, and actually tip them, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll show you the process. My daughter, I gotta go get her Saturday, so after that, hopefully I'm not so tired. I don't like to work on his stuff when I'm tired, Greg's stuff, because I've made mistakes, on Grandma's being so tired, and so far his is doing pretty good. But by Sunday, you should see at least all but the plastic. Well, no, I take that back. I'm sorry. I'm lying. What I got to do first is I'm jumping the gun, and I shouldn't be doing that. What I told him is instead of like stacking it up and just coating all the outside, I know you can't see the inside anyway, but what I'm going to do is I'll drill, get them all stacked up, drill, That way I'll have the 4 holes, and through the holes I'm going to hang this up so they're like vertical, and then go ahead and spray them. I'm going to spray each leg below, because then when I go to put them on top of each other, they won't slip and slide. And then when I push that strips of this, I'll cut one long one, you know, I'll cut it in about, what I do is I cut it in probably, I think it was a 1/4 inch, because when you push it in, it seats itself, and you really can't tell or measure because they'll all be uneven. You don't want it too small, but you want to push it in and it'll fill in the gaps. That's what I wanted to tell you. But I hope that helps you guys out, and I know it don't look like much right now, Greg, but you will have a cool set of legs. Alright, talk to you guys later. Tim's B9 Robot Bill over and out. Oh, thanks, let me turn it around, I think. Thanks, Captain Rick, for helping me with the videos. I hope I did a better job. I think you did comment on that. And Roberto, hope stuff that I'm doing, and everybody else. I know that you guys can go online and other guys have better methods, but for the plasti dip process, I think this is real good. And you've seen my legs. They came out pretty good. Alright, talk to you later.